Okay, in last sessions, we have seen the basics of Maven, like how to set up Maven on Windows, how to download it, set the path, like that is called as configuration. Next, we have seen pom.xml structure, Maven project structure, types of projects, right? So remote repository, local repository, not remote repository, central repository. Remote repository we'll discuss later. So central repository, local repository, how the dependencies will be declared in the pom.xml, how the active, what is group ID, artifact ID, version, packaging, that we have discussed a lot of things, right? All the basics we discussed. Now, one more important thing we are going to discuss today is Maven lifecycle. Okay, Maven lifecycle. This is one of the important thing you have to remember, right? To learn Maven and also for interviews, for real-time working, right? So what are those? Is Maven has some life cycles. Some life cycles. What is that life cycle? Is there are three life cycles. One is clean, one is site, the other one is default. The most important thing is default and the one is clean. Site is also important, but we don't use it. Is related to something like documentation. We don't bother about that nowadays. So we use about default and clean. So what is this default? Again, this default has faces. Again, this default has faces. Site has faces. Clean has faces. So you remember life cycle, Maven life cycle. Maven has three life cycles. One is clean, one is site, one is default. Again, in default, we have three. One is pre-clean, clean, post-clean. Okay. Site has again, see, these are life cycle. Clean is a life cycle, site is a life cycle, default is a life cycle. Clean has three phases. Clean life cycle has three phases. That is called as pre-clean, clean, post-clean. Site has three again: pre-site, site, post-site. Pre-site, site, post-site. Now default has few. What are those? Can you guess now? Pre-default, default, post-default. No.
Validate file test package.
Yeah, it has many things. It has around 23 things, but 23 or 22 some big number, but we no need to remember all the things. We need to remember only few, right? So clean, in that pre-clean, post-clean are there, right? Okay, we no need to bother in that. The most important thing we have to remember is clean. In the clean life cycle, we have three phrases, right? Pre-clean, clean, post-clean. So pre-clean and post-clean you can ignore. Clean you remember. Not remember, you have to remember all, but clean is important. Site, the entire life cycle is we can put aside, right? Next, default has many. In that, we have to remember this: validate, compile, test, package, install, deploy. And that too in a proper order you have to remember. Validate, compile, test, package, install, deploy. This order is important. You should not swap anything. It should be like this only: validate first, next compile, next text, next package, next install, next deploy. What is this? Is where we use this life cycle phases is we use in Maven goals. Means in a Maven project, when we want to achieve some goal, right? We use this. Where is Maven? Okay, in this project, okay, in this is my Maven project. Here I want to achieve one goal. What is that goal? Is MVN package. This is my goal. Okay, what I'm using to achieve my goal? I'm using a life cycle phase. So what is this package? Is, see, I'll tell you. I'll explain each one. So I'll come to this clean later. First, let me explain about default life cycle phases. Validate is a life cycle phase. Compile is one phase. Test, package, install, deploy. Like this, there are around 23. You don't need to remember all the things, but these are important. In future, if you want, developers will remember about that. You for now, you remember only this. Okay. So validate will validate the project structure. Means I said, right, Maven project. If you are developing any Maven project, Maven project has its own structure. It should have main, it should have test inside main, it should have Java. Under Java only, there should be SRC, right? Like that. Sorry, not SRC. Java files, right? Like that. Under SRC, we will have main test. Under main, we'll have original code. Test, we'll have test code. Under main only, again, we'll have Java means Java files. Resources means property files. Web app means that static files, right? Like that, whether the project structure is as per Maven or not, it is going to validate. Next, see, if I give here for this project, if I give this package as MVN validate, it is going to check whether the project is as per the Maven structure or not. Yes, it is structure, right? That structure is as per the Maven rules. So it is giving build success. Build success. It is going to check only validate. Next, compile. So if I give here compile, MVN compile, what will happen? I explained, right? Maven compile. Sorry, Java compile. Sorry, Java compile. What will happen if there are any .java classes, right? For sorry, .java classes, those files will be compiled and .class files will be generated for them. Yes or no? If there are any Java files for them, .class files will be generated. Yes or no?
Yes.
So now if you give compile, MVN compile, it is going to compile the test Java files. It is going to compile the Java files. Now see here. So for compilation, it needs some Java files. It is down, dependencies. It is downloading that JUnit, something it is taking, compiling, right? It compiled. Now see this, earlier it was a small screen just for validating purpose. Now it has validated, right? It has validated and then changes detected, recompiling the model, something it is compiling as well. Now you remember one thing, why I asked to remember you in order is, when you run compile, it will not run only compile. It will run validate and compile. When you use validate, only validate, it will just validate the Maven project structure. When you use MVN compile, it will validate the project structure and then compile. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Okay. Now, if I use test, I explained, right, what is unit test cases. So the prerequisites I already explained, right? Yeah, when you run MVN test, first it is going to validate. Then compile, then execute the test cases, the unit test cases written under test module. Under SRC, we'll have main and test, right? So under test, we have written some test cases, JUnit test cases. So it is going to run the test cases and it will check how many has success, how many are failure. Now, if you run it here, MVN test, see here, it is downloading something JUnit jar. Now it is saying, see, changes detected, recompiling. See, it is saying no test cases to run. There are no unit test cases. If I go to my project, SRC, there is only main. There is no test. Means I don't have test cases. So it is saying there is no test cases run. If there are test cases, it will tell a one test case failure, one test case success, like that. Okay, let me show for some other project. I think I have here the test cases. Okay, I have here. Wherever is my pom.xml is there, I need to open my git bash. MVN test. Oh, yesterday we changed the repository, right? It will download all the dependencies which are required. Let it download. Now let me run the MVN test once again. Now it will be clear. See here, it is running something, nothing to compile. All classes are up to date. Already it has compiled. Next, it is saying, now if you see here, test case, default test, something it is showing. Okay. I'm sure if I plugin. Okay, fine. But compiling one file, only one source code is there. I think it is there, but everything is commented here. I think so. So go here in the test model. I have a class which is commented, I guess. Let me uncomment it. Let me uncomment it. So this is a comment in Java. So I'm going to uncomment it. Okay. Now let me run the goal. Now I have one. See here, the test case is written like this. The test case is written like this. One function, right? For that, assert to true something. Okay, I changed something in this function. I'm not sure when I wrote this. Okay, let me show you that anyways. See, it is saying, so it tried to test that. There is a compilation error. Okay, there is a compilation error. So when I run that MVN test, it tried to validate the project. Okay, validation is passed, and it tried to compile that Java classes both under main and test. So the test case, whatever we just uncommented, right, that has an error. So that is the reason it is failing. Okay, compilation error here it is. So I'll fix that and I'll show once again. Okay. Okay, I'll fix that and I'll show you. So like that, if there are any test cases, it is going to run them until how many test cases you have, in that how many are success, how many are failure, like that it is going to give. So you remember that when you give validate, only validate. If you give compile, validate plus compile. If you give test, validate, compile, test. But you remember one thing, whenever you use any one of these phase in your goal, like MVN test, MVN compile, MVN validate, it is not going to convert your project into an artifact. It is not going to convert your project into an artifact. Validate, what you are saying, just validate my project structure. Okay, it will validate. You are saying compile. Okay, it will validate the project structure and compile the files. You test, when you run MVN clean test, it will validate the project, compile the Java classes, generate the dart class file, and run the JUnit test cases. That's it. You are not telling Maven to generate an artifact. So to do that, you have to use MVN package. MVN package means validate your project, compile the Java files, run any, if there are any test cases, and then package means run the test cases and then convert my project into an artifact as per the pom.xml. In the pom.xml, we define as a package, right? Based on that, you convert my project into an package. Package means that the packaging we have given, right, for var jar er. So like that, it will convert. Understood, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Next, install is there. Install. See, now I'll tell you, see here. I'll go to target. There is a var file which is generated on 2021, right? 25, right? Now I'll run this package. So far I executed MVN clean test and all, right? Now it has not generated. Now I'm executing package. Now it will download all the dependencies required, and you see, observe here, it will change the date timing to today's time. Build success. Okay, let me refresh. Where I am first, which project it is? KC Maven Java project. KC Maven Java project. Yeah, correct. KC Maven. Yeah, correct only. Today's date. Okay. Fine. It is not modified. Okay, let me open the pom.xml. What we have. Oh, sorry. Let me try for this project. That is a dummy project I created for sample. cd .. KC Maven. That is a dummy project I created for just showing the test case. Now let me run the package here. Before that, let me go to the target. See here, it is showing us 2210. It already generated. I think we executed 9:22. You remember the time? 9:22. Today is 20. Oh, it is 22. Today is 23, right? Now let me run this package. I observe here. Now it changed. Is it generated the var file? Yes or no, guys? Now
sir.
you may get one question, sir, do I need to have target? No, I'll not keep target. See, I'm deleting target. I'm deleting target itself, right? Now what I'll do is I'll run the goal now, MVN package, MVN package. It will automatically generate the target. If there is a target, it will generate it. If there is a target, it will use it. If not, see, it has created a target file inside the target folder. Inside that, I have a var file. Understood, guys? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now what I'll do is, okay. Now what I'll do is, I'll go to my Maven project. Where is that? Here. I'll change the version of my pom.xml to 1.1, 1.1. Now I'll run the goal once again. What will happen in my target? Now see this. See this. How many var files are there now? 2 are there with the different versions. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, if this is the case, every time whenever deploy, if it is going to keep one var file inside the target, if I give 100 builds, 100 versions, 100 var files will be there here. So it will be difficult for me to search for the latest one. Maybe I can search with the timestamp and all, but it is always difficult to search for the latest one and do the deployment. Yes or no? Why I'm generating the artifact is I want to deploy into one of the server. So if from where I'll take this is target. My Maven is going to generate the artifact and keep it inside the target. So from target, I'll pick that and I'll deploy. But if this is the case, for every version, if there is a lot of jars, for me, it is difficult to search for the specific latest one and deploy. Yes or no? Yes or no? If there are many jar var files, artifacts here, if I want to pick the latest one, it will be a little difficult for me, right? So to overcome that confusion, what we can use is, see, we have different life cycle phases, right? Here, life cycles, right? Clean is there, default is there. These are part of default. So along with that, under clean, we have something, right? Pre-clean, clean, post-clean. So in that pre-clean, clean, post-clean, I can use clean. So before running package, I'll use clean, MVN clean package I'll use. So what this will do is MVN clean package. Before executing package, it will execute clean. So Maven, before executing your package goal, it will execute clean. So when you do that, what will happen means clean, what it will do, you know, it will delete the target directory. It will delete the target directory. Last time I used without clean, MVN package I used, just MVN package I used. So that is the reason for each version there is a var file. Each version there is a var file. But if I use clean, what will happen is before executing package, first it will execute clean, means clean will delete the target directory. And again, package will execute. Package will generate the artifact. It will try to place in the target. Target is not there. So it will create target and place it. Okay. Now, in this case, I have one var file in the target. My target is there. Target has one var file. Now, again, I'll execute MVN clean package. So clean will delete the target directory, means the old var file has been deleted. Now my package will get execute. It will generate a var file. Target is not there. It will create and put it there. So always target will have only one var file now. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now see this, I'm going to execute this MVN clean package goal. You observe here, what will happen? See, it has deleted all the things and recreated this new var file. Understood? See, everything is showing as 23 now, 820, 828, just now. So clean, why we use, you understood?
Yes.
Now, when you are using life cycle phases, 2 life cycle phases in a goal, then the 2 life cycle phases should be from different life cycles. Means you cannot use validate compile, MVN validate compile, no use, no use. So you have to use valid one from this, one from this, one from this, like this you can use, but 2 from same life cycle you should not use. Understood, guys? MVN clean, clean is from this, package is from this. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Now, that is the important thing. So what is clean? What clean will do, right? So how to use the phases, two phases from life cycles, like that they'll tell you. See, this is a life cycle and these are the phases. When we use them here, this will become as a goal. This will means what I want to achieve using that life cycle phases, right? The goal I want to achieve, the goal, we call it as a goal, Maven goal. So for that Maven goal, we use this life cycle phases. So is it clear about what is clean? What is validate, compile, test, package? Understood, guys? Is it clear? Clean will always delete the target directory. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next, one more important question. The second important question is install. What is the difference between package and install? This is one of the interview question. Let me tell you. Install will work same as package. Install will work same as package. No difference. Right? But one difference is there again. Okay, with one difference, not no difference, with one difference. What is that is, see, when I execute MVN package, right? MVN clean package or package, just the package job I'm going to discuss. If I use package, as per the pom.xml packaging element, Maven is going to generate the artifact and place it where it is going to place that artifact? Target. But when I use MVN clean package, right? In the goal, if I use clean, there is a chance that, not chance, means I'll lose the old artifact and I'll have only new artifact. Yes or no?
Yes,
but I want to keep a backup. Yes, I want to use clean also. I want to use clean. My target should have only the latest latest artifact, but still I want to maintain the previous artifact backup. In such cases, you can use install. So where it will take the backup? MVN clean package. Where it will take the backup is under this one. Under user home directory, we have a local repository, right? Under user home directory, the default local repository, or else we can, if we change the path on a custom path, we will have the Maven local repository, right? Under that Maven local repository, either it is default repository or a custom repository as per your settings.xml. Here, what is that here? Sorry, under repositories, arg dot, what I have given here in the pom.xml, let me check that. Pom.kc technologies I gave, right? See now, see here. Pom.kc technology is not there. See, if I run only MVN clean package, now you observe here, my target will get updated. See, my target will get updated. See now 32. Now we change it to 832. Just now it changed. Whether you observed or not, now see here this 832. But here there is nothing called com.something, nothing is there. But instead of package, if I use install, MVN clean install. So here, need to take some dependencies downloading. Okay, right? Now build is success. Now you see here, oh, somewhere it has to take a backup. M2 repository. Dot. I think I'm using custom path, I guess. I'm using that custom path, I think so. Yesterday we changed that, right? So first let me show this target. See, target here also it is modified. Target, it has been modified. The same 32 only we executed, so it has been modified. Now let me check the Maven once. Yesterday Maven settings.xml, whether we are using the default path or a custom path. Let me check. Okay, I'm using custom path. So that is the reason it is not using the local repository. Now let me go to that custom path. Here only I have custom path, right? So custom repository I'm using, not the default local repository. Now if I go here, say this com.c, as per this group ID you have given, right? com.kc technologies, right? As per this, it has created a folder under this repository. Let Let me close up this one. Okay, so under my local repository, so I'm not using default repository, I'm using a custom repository. Inside this com.kc technologies, I have given the group ID as that, right? So it is using that. Under this, you can see that 1.1 release. You see this here, 1.1 release, 1.1 release. Here my var file is there. Here my var file is there. Now I'll do one more thing. I'll change this to 1.2. 1.2. Now I'll use same goal, MVN clean install. Now tell me, as I'm using clean, target will be deleted and install will generate the artifact and place it inside the target. So how many targets, how many var files will be there in the target folder if I execute this goal?
Latest one.
With the version?
1.2.
1.2, right? Okay. Let's see that. Okay, I will go here. Maven, which project? Sorry. Maven web project here only, right? See this 35 just now generated, and here only one for 1.2 latest var is there. But if I go to this Maven local repository, how many vars I'll be able to see here? How many vars I can see here? 1.1 backup is there, 1.2 here. So the difference between package and install is package will generate the artifact and place under target directory. That's it. Whereas install will generate the artifact. Install will generate the artifact, place it under target directory. Same like package, generate the artifact, place it under target directory. Same. Plus it is also going to place it under .m2 repository. .m2 repository. Understood, guys? Means local repository. So if it is default repository, .m2. If you change it to custom path, then a custom local repository it will be. So in the package will generate the artifact and put it in under target directory, whereas install will generate the artifact, put it under target directory. Also, it is going to place under local repository. Understood, guys? This is one of the interview question. Yes or no? Say yes, at least no, something.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So others, I think you forgot your tongue somewhere. Okay, please search for that and get it. Next question. If you answer that, they'll ask the difference between package and install. So you'll explain that package will put it in target directory, whereas install will put in target plus local repository. Why should I place it in local repository? What is the need? For backup. I may keep it in target, but if I use clean, it will delete and always put the latest target. But still I want to maintain the backups. Then I can use install and maintain the backup in the local repository. Understood, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Next question. Next thing is deploy. So deploy we will not discuss now. We'll discuss this later. It is related to remote repositories. I said, right, 3 types of repositories: local repository, central repository. We discussed. There is third one called as remote repository. So this is related to that remote repositories. We'll discuss this later. Remember this. I'll discuss this later. Now, one question I have: when I execute the goal called as MVN clean package, MVN clean will execute. After that, when it is trying to execute install, what and all the phases it is going to execute? Tell me.
From validate, compile, test, and package.
Package, that's it.
Then install.
Okay. Validate, compile, test, package, install, deploy. This order you have to remember. Understood, guys? You can remember easily. So if you want to generate artifact, first it will validate whether the project is correct or not. Yes, correct. Then it will compile the test cases. So even if it has test cases or original files, everything it has to compile. So all the Java files it will compile, because without compilation we cannot run the JUnit test cases. JUnit test cases are also related to Java. So first it needs to compile. So it will compile those. Then it will test if there are any test cases. It will run those, and then it will package them. Then install, then deploy. Understood, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
So, okay, in
Yes.
between though, in between these phases, after this, before this, there are so many life cycle phases. Like around 23 are there in default, but you don't need to remember all things. This is important. If anything required, developers will learn this. You don't need to worry. Okay, this is enough for us. Next important question is, when I'm executing a goal like this, MVN clean package, sorry, or like MVN clean install, it will execute in a order, right? Validate, compile, test, package, install. But I want to skip something. Can I skip validate before? Means, for example, thing install is going to generate an artifact. Can I ignore this validate? Means which will validate the project structure. Can I ignore this? No.
No.
If you don't check the project structure properly and try to compile and test, and finally we come to know project structure is not proper, right? It's waste of thing. Same compile. Without compilation, you can't do. But can I skip the test cases? I don't want to execute. There are test cases, but I don't want to run them. Can I do that? Yes, it's
Yes,
possible.
you can skip.
The only life cycle phase you can skip in the Maven goal execution is test. This is an important question. Remember, the only life cycle phase what we can skip in the Maven goal is test. Means when I use MVN clean install, if I want to skip test, I can skip. Validate, compile, it will skip this test and go to package directly. So MVN compile, package, install. So it is going to skip the test. But how to skip that is in two ways. See, MVN clean install, you give it. After that, -d, skip test equal, skip tests. Test you can give, right? Now observe this. 1 second. I'll show you this in a other project. Let me show you. Where is that? I'll show you this. Here, MVN clean package I'm going to use. Okay, it is success. Now what I'll do is in the same project, I'll remove that comments. This test case has compilation error, right? This compilation error. Oh my God. It has one compilation error. Let me show you that. Okay. Now if I run this, it will throw that test file has a compilation error. See, it is having, right? Now I want to skip the test cases. Now I want to skip the test case. -d, -d, skip test. Done. I am giving this. See, if you give this parameter, it is going to skip running the test cases. See here, under this, I have Java files. Here I have Java files. Here I have Java files, right? So when I use MVN clean package with -d skip test, what will happen? It will validate the project structure. It will compile both the things here and here. It will compile both the places, right? After compiling, it will skip the test cases. But there is a compilation error here itself. Means it is unable to error. There is an error. Java is unable to convert the .java file present inside the test, right? The Java file, it is unable to convert into .class file. Means before the test, the compilation itself is failing, right? So it is compiling this and this also, right? So once compilation is success, then it will ignore the test cases. Then it will ignore running the test cases, right? So this.